What's up, guys? My name is Mark Martinez, and today I have a squid hat on my head, and I'm going to be talking about some really dope albums. What's up, everyone? My name is Mark Martinez. Welcome to my channel, Pop Punk Present and Past. 1, 2, 3, 4 months into 2017. What are my favorite albums that have come out? This is everything I've been listening to, everything I've really enjoyed, everything that stood out to me. Before I jump into the video, if you guys want to see more stuff from me, more stuff like this, more stuff in general, drop a like and subscribe. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get into the video. Top releases of 2017. Here we go. I don't know how to swim.
Oh God, I always felt like you were such a stranger, and I know the farther you go.
My friend Logan actually turned me onto this band. I think it's very clear the things that Can't Swim do well. They're very good at being in your face. That vocal style with how raspy and just gritty and in your face it is. To pair perfectly with that, I think the instrumentals do a really good job when they are in that kind of driven feel. They really have kind of an on-off switch. They have in your face and they have really stripped back, mellowed down. I wish there was a little bit more in between on this record. One of the songs that actually does that well is the main single, which is Stranger. The song pieces together a very catchy but still in your face, kind of punching you, driving along chorus with more mellowed out, toned down verses, and I think they do a really good job on that track. Yeah, check out Can't Swim, Fail You Again. Number 9. I'll put a link down below if you want to check out the full-length review of that record. In short, what I really enjoy about that record, Waster shows that they are very good at writing these nice, poppy, really catchy hooks. This record has at least 4, 5, maybe even 6 hooks that I'll pretty much sing along on any given day. One of my biggest gripes about the entire record, though, is the vocals are way overproduced. There's probably like 2 or 3 songs that I'm in love with. Another like 2 or 3 that I'll listen to if it comes on, but then you get to like the couple songs that I am just never going to listen to again. At the end of the day, I feel like Waster did a very good job on this just upbeat, nice, poppy, fast, in-your-face pop punk album. Release number 8 on this list is none other than
Must be out in your brain. Do you know who I am? You're the headed from me. Do you know who I am? I can give you all my tape. Do you know who I am?
Yes, Future did in fact release 2 records. First was his self-titled Future, then followed by a week later, this record, Hendrix. Yes, the first record has the hit single Mask Off, but honestly, other than that, the self-titled is garbage. Literally cannot listen to it. Hendrix here, on the other hand, is completely on the opposite spectrum. The self-titled was Future doing his regular Future thing, but Hendrix is Future, his kind of alter ego, other persona, where he's like R&B, way more experimental. Just some of the tracks on there, like Coming Out Strong with The Weeknd, Selfish with Rihanna is very good. My Collection, which is the opening track, there's something really interesting with the beat. I think this is most definitely Future's most playful record, most experimental, and honestly, my favorite one as well. My only gripe about this album is that it's way too long. He does not have the material here for 17 tracks. Hendrix is a really solid album, especially the first half of it. Yeah, check that one out. Release number 6 on my list is
And I mean, if you want, we can just stay here. Wrap me in your claws. I can be your reindeer when they turn out.
So I would probably bet just about all of my shillings to say that most of you have never heard of Oso Oso. Pretty much Oso Oso is a one-man kind of indie pop punk project. It does have its kind of upbeat songs, but for the most part, a little bit mellowed out compared to what I normally listen to. So there's just something about it. It's these singular like songwriter do-all kind of artists just I don't know, it just surprised me all the time. And I don't know, I feel like I'm not saying enough about this record, but at the end of the day, it's just really listenable. Like, it's the kind of thing that I don't really have to be in the mood for. I'll end up listening to the entire record and 40 minutes will pass and I'll be like, wow, like, that was a really solid record. I already listened to all of it. I didn't have to like skip songs or be like, didn't really like that. Shout out to Bear Bear. This is a really solid project. You should check him out. Number 6 on the list is
Don't know where to start. Bathing in the alley by the rusted cars. Thinking I'm in no shape for the sushi bar. Babies looking anyway, no one's looking at.
This is yet another Relient K holiday release, which is a Valentine's Day EP. Once again, just 3 short songs, but I think the best thing that this release does is its versatility. First track, very in your face, probably a little bit grittier than I normally expect from Relient K. They end up executing it very well. That first track is solid. Second track kind of gives you a completely different feel, almost, I'd say instrumentally, feels kind of country to me. Mixed in with like some indie vibes, with like the vocals. Really an odd song, but at the end of the day, it proves to be just a fun song. And the final song is probably what you'd expect most from this EP, which is a completely acoustic song. Very simple, tells a little story, super cute track. This is a really good release, and there's definitely something for everyone here, which is weird to say for a 3-song release. But yeah, there's something for everyone here. Definitely more than just a crappy Valentine's Day gimmicky release. We're in the top 5.
Think back on every word you said. These days are good as gold, so I will never let go. We said.
So I did a full track by track, there's 2 tracks, review of this on my channel. That will be down below or up above or on the side or the other side. That'll be somewhere. You can go check that out if you are more intrigued in that. I don't know, Knucklepuck's already one of my favorite bands, and in the first track, I think they show some clear progression. It's not a giant step forward, but it's definitely noticeable. Knucklepuck has literally only made progress since they've been a band, which isn't something everyone can say. Some like improved vocal tactics and switching between, and yeah. In the acoustic track, there's a little bit more there than you might expect. The track really feels like it could have been on Copacetic. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole ton I could say about this one. Go check out my full-length review. More life!
Hermes link, ice blue mink, tat on my wrist like I do not know what permanent is. They want me gone.
This one might catch you off guard because it caught me off guard. I didn't think I was gonna like this record that much. Views played through like top to bottom horribly. Views is not a record to play top to bottom. It is bad like that. It has a couple of good singles that I honestly really enjoy at the end of the day. And surprisingly, he's calling this one a playlist, which makes it sound like it's gonna be more disjointed, but this one feels so much more complete. God damn, it's fucking number 4 on this list. There's the right amount of super hype Drake. There's experimental Drake. There's dancey Drake. There is kind of like soft, like chill out, like kind of like, why'd you cheat on me, bitch? Drake really shows all his faces on this record. I like all the features, if I'm being honest. Giggs, Skepta, Young Thug, Quavo, 2 Chainz, Travis Scott. All the features do a very good job of what they're there to do. Like one of Giggs's verses is like not good, but it's kind of just a hype song, and like his accent and like his intonation just really bring out the beat, and that's all you can really ask for. Like, I don't care if Giggs was rapping potato, potato, banana, like he would have been like potato, potato, banana, and like I would have been fucking lit. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really good release by Drake, and I hate to say it, but probably my favorite release of his. Next up is
I don't know if I've been worse. I don't know if I can change. But right now, I don't think that I'm a.
So this one came completely out of left field. This is my right side. Left field, but I guess for you guys this is left. It came out of one of the fields. It came out of both fields. Okay, we'll go with that. It came out of both fields. That's how unexpected it was. I was not a fan of As It Is at all before this release. Like, As It Is had a couple good tracks, but other than that, I thought they were a dead average band. But this release just shut the fuck up, Mark. So this record is all about the idea of it's okay to not be okay. And I think my favorite thing about the record is the immensely different ways in which they portray this. Some of the things they tackle include, there's a song where Patty feels like a bad brother because he wasn't there for her sister when she was going through like depression stuff. Divorce, there's a song about one of the members, I think, losing their grandparent, like leaving your hometown, leaving a relationship behind. There's so much mature lyrical content on this record that I'm incredibly surprised coming from this band. And they touch on it with different musical attacks. If you're like me and you didn't see anything in As It Is before, I understand. But I definitely suggest checking this out because just a very complete pop punk album. If I'ma slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy.
Perfect world, you probably live another 24. I can't fake humble just cause your ass is insecure. I can't fake humble just cause your ass.
Wow. No, not wow. Damn. Oh my goodness. This record is absolutely incredible. I think what Kendrick does best on this record is bringing together his very experimental sides with his just hype, in your face, I'm fucking Kendrick Lamar. I really like the story it tells throughout. Very, very good top to bottom listening through. There is a lot here from Kendrick Lamar. Obviously, I could talk all day about his lyricism. Kendrick is probably one of the best lyricists in hip-hop and one of the best lyricists in music. Musically, there's so much here. There's quite a few songs that like beat changes and feel like they're 3 tracks, but somehow come together really well in one track. The features, I think, do a good job. U2, I thought was going to be a horrible feature. Who the fuck am I? That U2 track is probably my like second or third favorite track on the record. My favorite one is Pride. Yeah, fuck. That Kendrick record is to die for. You said 2, and then you said Kendrick Lamar. That doesn't make any sense. You're supposed to say 1, and then Kendrick Lamar. No, I'm not, because number 1 is not Kendrick Lamar. Number 1 is... So straight off the bat, I'm assuming a lot of you probably haven't listened to this record. Creeper is a UK pop punk band. Honestly, I had never heard of them until this past summer. There's not a bad track on the record. Pretty much is a timeline of events post-relationship. Falling out of that relationship, being upset, being sad, wanting them back, falling into a depression, being a little bit bitter, feeling like you're not good enough, kind of growing yourself a little bit out. It comes together beautifully with the final track entitled I Choose to Live. I'm alive because I choose to be alive. The story itself is just so theatrical and it feels like My Chemical Romance, if I'm being honest. Heart-wrenching, it's depressing, and then it lifts you up and just leaves you there kind of floating, and it's such a good record. Vocalists both do a phenomenal job. Their vocals contrast beautifully. There's everything here. Please check this out because I know a lot of you will not have heard this before now. Wow, just wow. Creeper, Eternity in Your Arms, hats off. And that is it. Those are my favorite releases of 2017 thus far, from January through April. Make sure to go ahead and drop your favorite records of the year thus far. Do you agree with some of my picks? Do you disagree with some of my picks? Let me know down below what you guys are digging thus far in 2017. Also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, drop a comment of what you'd like to see and subscribe. But yeah, I hope you guys are listening to beautiful vibrations going into your ears and being understood by your brain as sound. I'll see you guys on the next video. As that poster says, remember, as always, to do fun things and to stay beautiful.
That's when they smile in my face. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place. Whole time they wanna take my place.